Hey, it's Marcia, and today we're paying tribute to a very, very special woman. Her name is Pat Summitt, and she passed away recently. And she leaves a lasting legacy on so many levels to so many people. But I wanted to share some thoughts about how she was the force behind her brand, and not just in the vague sense or unspecific sense of excellence and hard work and tenacity. She certainly represented those ideals well. But Pat Summitt, well, let me give you some background. In the South, as I have come to realize, collegiate sports is king. Primarily football. Like, there's not a Southern state that I think you can go into where a Friday night football game is not king. But Pat Summitt did something different. She put women's basketball on the college level, especially, on the map. She won more national championships than any other female coach. She started in a time 38 years ago when people could give less than a flip about, women's basketball. But she changed that. But her brand, the Lady Vols of the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, was so powerful. She touched so many lives. She was so sincere and so loved. And despite that, as they call it, that famous icy blue glare that she would give on the court during game time, when that whistle blew and the game was over, she was all smiles and love again. But she made those players understand the mission, and that was to win games and to give their best. And her brand was women power, female power. We are, as equal in our gifts and strengths and careers as anyone else. And I thank her for that. Today, you see, I'm wearing an inordinate amount of orange. I've got on orange in my shirt, orange lips, orange-ish nails, and orange in my bracelet, because in Knoxville, Tennessee, they have asked everyone that can, nationwide or worldwide, to please wear orange in her memory. So that's what we're doing. But the other thing that I loved about Pat Summitt, even though I didn't know her personally, is she stood for not being satisfied with just the immediate results. And I don't mean just in so far as perpetuating this sports dynasty that she created at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, with the Lady Volunteer basketball team. She took it a step further. She had a 100% graduation rate from her players. I don't know any other coach that has that claim to fame. There may be some. Point is, she was the total package. She believed in that brand. Whether she knew she was a brand management agent or not, she truly was. And so my question to you, friends, is how do you represent your brand? How do you manage your professional image? When people look to you or think of you or bring you up in conversation, are they super convinced, more than she's really easy to get along with, or he really knows his stuff? Brand well. And what does your brand stand for? Is it excellence? Consistently improving? Not willing to rest on your laurels? That's the power of a true brand management. And so I would say to you today, whether you wear orange or not, whether you're in the southern area of the United States, whether you're a sports fan at all, that's not the point. Whether you've ever heard of Pat Summitt before or not, let her legacy, let her life, her 38-year career in brand management, before it was even popular to think about that, let that be a lesson to you and me. Match your brand up with her brand. Not that you have to compare, because there's only one Pet Summit, just like there's only one of you. A force in your space. As always, I hope that this has been helpful, and I wish you joy. And as always, go to our website, GratitudeSpeak.com, and give us some feedback on how these posts are helping you. And until next time, blessings.